Babe, God, why does it keep doing that? It just totally cut out. But don't worry, if it ever cuts out like that, it's been doing that a bit recently. We will never just leave it. We will always come back. Okay, because it's like having the phone slammed down on you, isn't it? It's not very nice.
It was tech. It did it yesterday.
Did it yesterday, but just know if that ever happens, just come back, because we will come back. Hi, Leo, you've missed good news. Guess what? All sorts of good news. We've been getting loads of good news from everybody. So anybody that's just joined for the first time and wasn't in that first lot of vlog, just to let you know, hi all from Texas. Oh, America. Oh my God, you're going through it too. Tough, isn't it? Bloody tough. But anyway, just to quickly catch up, I won't go on too much in case people are bored and they've already heard this, but just a quick catch up of where we were. So Mark and I both got really, really angry today with the headlines, and we think they're really sensationalist. And then they're reporting all the bad news. We have to hear it because we have to be safe, but there's a better way to do it. But then also not reporting the good news. For instance, Nadine Dorries, the health minister that was diagnosed with coronavirus last week, is now better. Her 84-year-old mother that had lots of underlying conditions got milder symptoms than her. Now, that doesn't mean that we're any less vigilant, doesn't mean we're not washing our hands all the time, doesn't mean that still our elderly are at risk. But we do want to hear about the good news as well. And I just think we should stop watching the bloody news, honestly, or just once a day, because it's too much. But, so that was just to fill you in. But then one of our followers, Sophie Tien, who's in Italy, she's in complete lockdown. She told us that she went out on the balcony today with her children. It was lovely. She got some fresh air. And she said that at 6 o'clock tonight, all of Italy is going to sing together. I can't say it without crying. What is wrong with me?
You all right?
I can't say it without crying.
Oh, what's wrong?
No, every time I say all of Italy's going to sing together at 6 o'clock, I start crying again. Because I just think human beings are so bloody... I mean, there's a lot of shitty people doing a lot of shitty things at the moment. People mugging people for toilet rolls. But there's more good people than there are bad people. I mean, lots of people on here yesterday were saying they're setting up groups to look out for the elderly. Lots of traffic to age concern. People asking what they can do. Ciao, Italy. Hello, America. Does it make you emotional, Barbara? It does me. It really does me. Hey, James Flanagan, my only escape is you. Yeah, more good news. What?
Have doctors found a coronavirus wonder drug? Daily Mail.
No.
2 experts reveal how an experimental antiviral saved one woman who was in critical condition and helped 14 infected passengers on the Diamond Princess cruise.
No.
I think so many efforts are going into solving this.
Yeah, there's a lot of work going for vaccines. There's a lot of work. Oh my God. Yay. I'm going to make this the bloody good news channel. How about that? Mark, let's make this the good news channel.
Doctors treated more than a dozen American coronavirus patients with remdesivir, an experimental antiviral drug. Her team of physicians, who administered it to this woman, particular woman, they thought she was going to die because she made a remarkable turnaround.
No.
Yes.
Has this just popped up?
It's just popped up.
This has just popped up, guys.
In the last, well, over the last 12 hours.
Wow. Well, we'll post that so you can read it. We'll post that link so you can have a proper read of it, guys. How about that? And if anyone finds any good news, can you post it in comments so we can all share it with each other? We know what the bad news is. We know now. We don't need to keep looking at it. We know what it is, and we know what our limitations are. Another great a really good antiviral drug. Fantastic. I live in Paris, all cafes, restaurants closed, shop, can't go to work, can't see family, keeping me going. Thank you. Hillary, what you've got to understand is you lot are keeping us going. This is a totally two-way street. We have a lot of, and I get very emotional. I get very emotional with the whole thing because, as Mark said, and I said in the earlier vlog before we get cut off, our brains are having to go to places that we just didn't think they were going to have to, were they? We are being stretched. And so we were saying in the car on the way back from the park, we were saying, would we actually do if we didn't have this community as well, where we're talking about, I don't know what we'd do. 'Cause and that's why I'm doing quite a lot of lives, because actually it's really helping me out. I'm like a mad woman. 1 minute I'm crying, next minute I'm laughing. Somebody said there earlier that it will be 5 o'clock our time. Is that right? Is it 5 o'clock our time that... no, it's all right, Sarah. I've washed my hands. I've come in and washed my hand. Is it 5 o'clock our time? Somebody said that all of Italy is going to be singing a song. 5 p.m. Thank you, Sophie, dear. Mark, why don't we do a live and all listen to it together?
Where can we hear it?
Be on the news, won't it?
I doubt it.
Do you think it'll be on the news, guys?
Someone from Italy needs to go onto their Insta Live and we'll hook in.
Sophie, dear.
Yeah, Sophie dear. If she's got
Sophie,
Instagram.
dear, have you got Instagram? Could you go on a live and then how would we hook on to Sophie, dear? Or what, we'd all follow her? We all watch it on her live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you got Instagram, Sophie? Leave a comment under this. Because then if you did a live, if you're on Instagram, we could watch your live. I'd love that. We can guest in her live too. Yeah, let's see if we can do that. Spark of joy, I've got all clear on my ovaries. Nothing nasty, thank you. Yes, Lisa M. I remember you saying last week you had that test. That's fantastic. You can follow her and then stream it for her, us. Okay, we're going to work out the technicals of that. Please leave me a comment below, Sophie, Dia, and tell us if you can do that, and then we'll find a way if we can join you. Oh my God, I'm going to cry myself. Chaplain Florence singing every day. Vanessa, beautiful. Hi, Spark of Joy is when I had pizza. Where? When I had pizza takeaway yesterday, Pixel Courtney. Brilliant. I'm thinking of making pizza today. I think I'm going to make... No, you know what I'm going to make today? Because I haven't got a chicken. And because I'm social distancing, I'm not going to the supermarket. I am going to make... What I have got is beef mince. So I'm going to make a spaghetti bolognese with red wine. Chicken roast dinner, Spark of Joy, Becca Hawkins. So nice. If anyone's watching us from America, Italy, anywhere in the world, this is us now going into a very British place. We are talking about our Sunday roast, which here is, well, it's as important as pasta to the Italians and the burger to Americans and the Wiener Schnitzel to the Austrian and the Bratwurst to the German and the, where else? The caviar in Russia. Because hopefully you are watching from all over the world. Spark of joy, clean my window and the sun is coming through here in Cyprus. That's beautiful. You have Agni Kazuka. You have set the picture for me. I'm feeling it. Let's just all close our eyes and imagine the sunlight pouring through on us from an open window in Cyprus. Did anyone get tightness of breath? I'm literally going mad. You might in a minute see me being taken off like this with two people in white coats. Loving the refreshing rain. Spark of joy, Nina Whitmore. That's what I love. Yes, Bratwurst. Good news. Japanese scientists say drink a few sips of water every 10 to 15 minutes to keep throat moist. Virus will then flush the stomach and help killed off by stomach acid. Worth a try. I've heard that actually. We don't know if it's true, but the good thing about it is it just makes us feel like we're doing something. I'm just going to get some water. Wait there. Did you think I'd gone for good? Thank you for sharing some good news, Marina McDonough says. Much needed. I love what the Italians are doing. Beautiful community spirit. Yeah, if you just joined us, I was talking earlier about in the paper today, top psychologists are saying, what we have to do, guys, is we have to get the blitz spirit. Things are going to be tough for the next couple of months. We've got to, and if we all have to isolate like the Italians are, what are we going to do? What are the great British public going to do? What are we going to do? How are we going to be inspired by what the Italians are doing? I think it's really, really good that we share good news on here. You know what? Just even if it's just your good news or anything, you know. Antiviral drug Japan have is working, it looks like. Jeez. Wow. Oh, Suzanne, my husband is making Sunday roast for our elderly neighbours today. I love it. Okay, my spark of joy is, although I'm very worried about my dad because he's 87, he's just had a heart up and everything, I'm blessed because he lives next door. So that's a blessing because we can see him and we don't have to travel and put ourselves at risk. So that's my spark of joy. My spark of joy is that that I have you guys to cheer me up and you have me to cheer you up, and it's a two-way street, and that's pretty cool. I said to Mark, imagine if we'd only just started YouTube now. It's just, because we started it by accident. We started this YouTube totally by accident because we started it because we were doing reviews, movie reviews. Because, as you know, my kids are home educated and we wanted them to have a way that they could, we wanted something where they would have like debating and analytical thinking, and they loved movies, so that's why we started it. And then it's just grown and grown and grown and grown, and then it's become just such a blessing. And here we are at a time of great need, across the country, across the world. Oh look, good news. James Haig, South Korea and China cases in the last 24 are low. Yes. Yes. Who's that there? James, I said goodbye to my granny yesterday. We're very close, so close we live a stone's throw away. She gives me away from her room window. Said goodbye to, do you mean you've lost her? Do you mean she's passed away? Oh, I'm so sorry, James, if that's true. I didn't quite understand. Is that what you meant? Let us know. My Caribbean cruise I was going on today was cancelled. Does anyone know how I can volunteer to help as I'm off for the next week? Thanks in advance. Oh my God, I love you. Where are you? Where are you? Linda Bell. Well, somebody yesterday was talking about, because me and Mark are going to do it, go on the Age Concern website. Apparently, there are ways there to help. That's such a lovely thing to do. That's such a lovely thing to do. I think one of the things, because of course we've got to be socially distancing as well, I think one of the things is they're getting people to nominate themselves to phone an elderly person at an exact time, like once a week. But obviously, if you can do more than that, that would be it. So that person knows they're going to talk to somebody. Because sometimes, hi Katie Johnson, sometimes these elderly people can go for weeks without anyone to talk to. So, yeah, bring them a bit of good news, bring them out of it. I mean, as soon as I read that thing about Nadine Dorris's mum, I immediately rang my mum. I said, Mum, do you want a bit of good news? She went, oh, yes. I gave it to her, and it really cheered her for a bit, you know. Food banks need more help with donations because of the shortages. Yeah, can people stop stockpiling? Oh my God, it's ridiculous. Mary Talbot, Nadia, thank you so much for being you. You're really helping me and my wife keep perspective. Been watching some old vlogs. Watched Curtain Pole last night again and we were in stitches, Mary. I think it was you that reminded me of that, and I watched it last week and because I was a bit down. I was laughing my head off. If you need a good laugh, watch Curtain Pole vlog. Mark and I are like bloody Laurel and Hardy. Sorry, no, as a family, we just agreed to part ways for the next 2 weeks. Keep in contact with her, but just not face-to-face, only out of... Oh, James, I'm so sorry. Well, yeah, I get that, because yesterday, Mark came downstairs in the morning and he went, listen, Nadia, I think you've really got to think about whether you can have your mum and dad here. I burst into tears, went in floods of tears in the morning. And then we came to this decision that the way we would do it is with the doors wide open and the heater on. So they sat here wrapped in blankets with just fresh air with me and Mark like 2 meters away. And my mum said she's happy with that. Because the other thing that we've got to be really mindful of is that we're not suddenly going to elderly people, right, this is what you're going to do. And it's because we're worried about them. But we shouldn't do that. It's like my mum said, I'm not a raving bloody idiot. I haven't suddenly become a bloody idiot. And I thought, yeah, no, so it's up to her to make all her choices. But she said she's been watching all the good news channels, not the good news. I mean, the channels that just deliver the news, and not, you know, sensationalising it. And she said, and I know what the dangers are, and I know what I feel comfortable with and what I don't. I have straightened my hair, Jess. Louis, if you look at my Instagram feed, probably about halfway down, there's a picture of me with it, and I hated it. They made me do it for Loose Women, I hated it. The panic will make us sicker. Again, really, all the things that we can do for our immune systems are try not to stress. I know it's easy enough to say. Eat fresh fruits and vegetables. Exercise. Fresh air. Sleep. And to breathe. And all these things strengthen us so that if we do get poorly, never mind the coronavirus, anything, the stronger our immune systems are, the better able we are to deal with it. As soon as Mark's finished his the editing, we're both together going to do a workout. Of course, his will be much harder than mine, but we're both going to do one. We're really encouraging each other to do it. The over 70s, missed that one. I'm scared of touching it too much in case it gets cut off. I love Dolly Parton. Oh my God. Well, I love Namaste. I love Dolly Parton. I love so many. I love all her songs, actually. My coat of many colours that my mama bought for me. I mean, I love Jolene. I never get sick of it. Barbara Kirtland, out for a walk along the beach with my puppy. Lots of fresh air. Brilliant. I can't wait for Mark to go through labour. Well, the only way that's going to happen is when we hit 100,000 subscribers. Lots of new people here, I see. Please hit the subscribe button, because it's going to be the funniest film ever. Oh, Charlotte's just completed 7 weeks, couch to 5K. Brilliant. Look that up, guys. Couch to 5K. You know, the thing is, if we are going to go through a period of confinement, like I said to Mark, I am going to read and read and read. I'm going to get more educated. I'm going to exercise. The Blitz spirit. How can we make a silk purse out of a sow's ear? How can we do it? How can we do it? So sorry, went off for a bit. Ooh, so sorry, went off for a bit, and I'm not sure if this is actually live. It is. It is live. I've just come back. As I say, whenever we get cut off, I will always get back to you immediately. I would never just leave a cut off live, because I would find that very frustrating. Are you drinking lots of water every 15 minutes? The Olympics are not going to be cancelled. That was the last bit of news I heard. Don't forget, figures now are very low in South Korea and China. You know, my step-mum did couch to 5K. That's Courtney Garrett. Having my little brother, and now she's running the Manchester Marathon. Brilliant. Oh, it is hard. I know. Should have been on a cruise. It's hard, isn't it? All these holidays cancelled. Mark and Nanny Di are going to have to cancel. Well, it's not up to them. We can't fly to America now. So I know so many of you had holidays, and it's tough. It's tough. There's no two ways about it. It's shit. It's really shit. Okay, guys, I'm going to go now because I've got to go and clear up. Look at the state of this place. Look at it. Look at it. But we will be back later. We'll do another live. We'll be around. So don't forget to hit the notification bell so that I'm having a panic attack. Mark, please help. Abby, have you got a brown paper bag? Have you got a brown paper bag that you can breathe in and out? Read all the sparks of joy. Think of something positive. Just calm and breathe in and out. There's lots online about panic attack. Yeah? I'm worried about you now because you just said you had a panic attack. But look online, and there's lots of help there on how to get a panic attack and on how to deal with a panic attack. I'm sure there's lots of people here that have had a panic attack before. I mean, I felt close to one a lot this last week, and I am forgetting to breathe. I'm all up here. Yeah, so check that out online, whoever that was. So 5 o'clock, leave a comment. Let me see if we can find a way that we could somehow hook into your live. Thank you guys, and we will be here later. We will be here later. Lots of love. Anyone can help with that panic attack? I've lost her name now, if anyone's got some advice, because I haven't had one myself. But, yeah. Yeah, that is actually, Dr. Berg is actually McDonald's farmer, Dr. Eric Berg on YouTube channel. He's got some really good advice on how to boost your immune system with what we eat. So, yeah, I would definitely check him out, guys. Yeah, Rescue Remedy. When I get really panicked, I use Rescue Remedy a lot, Louise.
Lie on the floor.
Oh, lie on the floor?
Lie on the cold floor.
Is that what you do?
I often lie on the floor and I just stretch my arms out. Close my eyes. It's so nice.
Okay.
Really
Anyone else got any help? Paper bag, said Abby. Yeah, lots of people say that, paper bag. Elderberry syrup, I'm taking that. I take that 3 times a day. Sit outside and get fresh air when I have one, yeah. Mark was starting to go last night and I went, just get out the back door, change the air. You've got, because sometimes you can get locked in when I've not had a panic attack, but I get panicky and you can just get locked into the, get up, I do something different. Just, you know, it's really easy to get locked in, isn't it? 4 breaths in, hold for 4 and then 4 out, isn't it? That's another one, thank you. Have loads and loads of garlic, guys. As much garlic as you can. Garlic is really good for the immune system. Thank you for that. And lots of fresh fruit, fresh veg, green veg, fresh air, vitamin D and the sunlight. Get 5 to 15 minutes of sunlight if you can. I don't know. What do you mean? Nanny Die's not in the drawer?
I said she was yesterday.
Oh, yeah. He said she wasn't in the drawer.
She is.
Katie, Travis' husband, walks up and down the street to help him with his panic attack. I'm just going to let this keep going, actually, for a bit so people can help with this panic attack. Oil and sugar to keep hands from being dry. Green veg, yeah. Mindfulness and deep breathing. There's lots of mindfulness-free apps. Do that. Meditation really helps. What, darling?
We're going to review breeders later.
Oh, yeah, we're going to review breeders later. Yeah, we're going to have loads on the channel later. Lots and lots of love, my darlings. Don't forget, hit the notification bell because we are going to be doing tons of lives throughout this challenging time. Thanks for helping us. Blast some music and dance. That's what I do. That's a really good way to exercise. Join me yesterday and I will survive. Hey, hey. You know what I was thinking of doing is doing on Instagram some lives where we all jump up and dance. We do like 5-minute dance. What do you think? Would you do that, guys? Just for something to just get us out of the, should we do it? We just like, pretend we're in a club and we just go for it. Would you do that? Bye guys, take care.